Good morning, everyone. We're battling something we don't normally deal with here, and that's just too much rain. We're in the heart of the rainy season. This is the way it is. We get most of our rain between September, October, and November is when we get most of our rain. And it rained every day for the last 5 days. And you know, we get the mornings are dry like now, clear sunshine, but by about 6 o'clock at night it starts raining, and it rains quite a bit. So we're dealing with a lot of water. We've got serious flood problems. I have brought a bunch of garlic from the house. We had a couple cloves of garlic in the fridge that were sprouting all new roots. So why waste them? We're going to bring them out here, plant them all out. I planted some of them at the house, but the rest of them we're going to plant here. We want to get a little bit of everything growing, so why not a little garlic? We had a challenge this morning. Apparently a group of cows came through here, and I'm absolutely baffled. People spend, you know, cows are a very valuable thing here. When you go to butcher a cow, man, you're making a good buck here. It's an expensive proposition. And these people just let their cows wander. And the cows came rolling through here earlier this morning and knocked over a couple bananas, killed a couple bananas, or at least ate them down to the ground. I don't know if they killed them, but then they did some serious damage to them. It's a little baffling to me. But my guy chased them off, and we'll deal with we'll have a talk with the guy that owns them, or the lady that owns them, I hope, because this is just unacceptable. The rains are really starting to take their toll here. We've had some issues, and I'm really hoping that we start getting a break from the rains. It's so wet. We mulched all this stuff in. We wanted some rain to trap that moisture, but it's just one step too far, I think. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of this property is inundated with water. We got flood problems all over the place. But right here, in the food forest section we just planted earlier this year, where we had a good thick layer of mulch, there's no water issues. This is perfect. And this just shows what we need to do. This is the timber section. Right over there we've got a teak tree growing. Here we've got an ebony. There's a cedar tree growing right over here, although it looks pretty rough. But you see how much water we were looking at. We need to get something to break up this clay. You know, the answer is always the same: life in the soil. So we're just working on getting that done. Right now, if you take a look, you see all this grass? This grass is just out of control. And we're going to take this machine and start cutting it down again. We need to stop this grass from taking over and crowding out the trees we had planted over here, because we got a bunch of trees planted here. When we cut this down, it's just going to be dropped in for mulch. That should help. We need to bring some compost over here too. If we could till some compost into this soil, I think we'd be all right. It's just going to take time to break up this clay. Now, this tree looks bad. This looks like we're having issues with the water. As you can see, it's in standing water here. And there's nothing we can do for it. And there's nothing we can do. We just have to wait and let it kind of work its way out. Now, this teak has the same look to it. Maybe it's not, because this is not standing water. So maybe it's just part of the, I don't know. We're going to keep a close eye on them, though. Hopefully, there isn't much we can do about it is the problem. We just have to hope the root system's deep enough that they're not being troubled by the flooding. This is the back of the property. This is where we planted the bamboo because we really need bamboo on site. And this is the wettest part of the property. You see this waterway right here. If you look right here, oh, hang on. We've got growth here. We've got growth here. And we've got growth right here. So this bamboo has taken root. I'll be honest, this is not the one I expected to root this fast, but I don't care. I'm happy. It's rooted, and that means in another few months, this thing will really take a hold in this spot. There's a reason we put the bamboo here. Bamboo can be allelopathic, which means it will stop, it'll kill it, it'll stop anything else from growing. And if we can get an allelopathic thing, like bamboo, growing along this entire length of this waterway, it'll stop the things from invading from over here. The vines and everything that are coming from over here won't cross the bamboo, and therefore won't be a problem over here. Now that's on top of the obvious benefits of having bamboo, which is all the things you can build